Welcome back to NASCAR The Game Inside Line, ladies and gentlemen, for race 28 of 36, chase race number 2. We are going to be at New Hampshire National Speedway this morning for the running of the Sylvania 300. Last week, Martin Truex Jr. earned his second win of the season for NWR in 56. In Chicago Lane, while Mark Martin wrecked and Ryan Newman flew up into the catch fence. If we remember back to New Hampshire, Jimmy Johnson won that event. Won there while I finished second. Going to be pretty entertaining to see how he does this time around and how the rest of the chess field remains. We are going to be doing 30 laps today at Loudon, just like the first race. Tire wear will be on times 1. Flag rules, cautions, dams, and failures are going to be on full.
Now's a good time to get in a few laps and see how the car's running before qualifying.
Let's go qualify. We're just going to totally disobey Ray Abraham's orders and just qualify. We already have 18 poles, so it never hurts to get more. And hopefully rack it. Our goal, make 2 laps and hopefully rack up a few more wins before the season is out. Of course, from NASCAR 15, I remember, I think we had like 18 wins or something. No way we're going to get close to that. Maybe we'll see if we can get to like 8 wins or something. Or maybe 10. Here in New Hampshire, this is probably the only NASCAR video game where the AI wasn't depicted as going 2-3 wide through the corners, or all the way around and not wrecking. Greg Biffle has a time of 33.03, and our goal is to knock it off. Had to come out and get out of the gas a little bit as we head down the backstretch here this morning at Loudon, and the one of 2 morning episodes remaining in this game. The other one will probably be at a later date. Coming out of 4, and we get the pole even after hammering on the brakes. And we're gonna call it a race. Call it a qualifying lap.
Not long before the race starts, Jim. You want to get a few more practice laps in or test the car setup, and that would be a good time.
Let's go qualify. No, screw it. Let's go race.
Good luck, pal. Give us a great show.
The 1 mile New Hampshire National Speedway has been in the sport since 1993, and for the second year in a row plays second hand in the chase in the second round. Ever since the chase was incepted in 2004, it was always the first race to kick off the chase. Now is the second race. How do drivers take and gonna approach? You'll just have to wait and see.
Welcome to Loudon, New Hampshire, and today's running of the Sylvania 300 on this flat 1-mile oval. Darrell, who will get the hoist the lobster in victory lane today? Good question, Mike. I tell you, this track is so slick, and the groove is very, very narrow. You've got to be patient here, but you've got to be able to use that old chrome horn, as we like to say, too. It's interesting how this track
I start on the pole. Greg Biffle starts second. Brad Keselowski is going to start third. Dale Earnhardt Jr., the fan favorite, will start fourth. There should be a giant monster trophy right there, not a light bulb. So, at the end of 30 laps, who's going to be able to bring the big lobster home to their family on Sunday night? Here we go. Pace car is off. Fields in the hands of me and Biffle. Green flag in the Granite State. Three wide coming out of turn 2. Looks like Greg Biffle is going to get the top spot. 3 wide for second. Contact is made. He's trying to squeeze up behind Biffle. Here comes Keselowski coming out of turn 4. Can he lead the first lap? Oh wow. Into the wall goes Keselowski. Caution is out. Hey, Gordon fans must be jumping up and down that Keselowski wrecked. Oh wow, that's a good hit. That's a good shot. So we're gonna line him up, and try to do it again. His teammate Casey Kane is on the front row with us this time. 3 laps in, no fans should be on their feet right now. Pace car is off, coming down to the restart zone. Green flag back into the air. Hendrick Motorsports, 3 wide for the lead. Edwards Jr. gets ahead with a spot. Came to the outside. I go way downstairs to at least try to take second, but Jr. out of nowhere charges to the point. Earnhardt Jr. with his 3 wins. He won both Michigan races and he won at Indy. Going to the line. Jr. leads that lap. Nice side, still there. Up the track goes Jr. Then diving off into turn 3. Remember, early in this race, it's going to be a one-groove racetrack. One-groove racetrack, and everyone's going to be tight to the bottom. As the race wears on, there's going to be drivers moving up the racetrack and opening up a second groove, possibly on the bottom. A little over 3/4 of a second ahead of Dale Earnhardt Jr. We begin to pull away to the lead. Over 2 seconds this time. 2-second gap between me and Earnhardt Jr. Getting out of turn 4. We lead lap 4. Lap 5. 6 laps on the board. That on the brakes going into turn 1. However, we begin to pull away with the lead. This could very well end up like Kentucky, where I have a big lead in the middle of, towards the end of the race, and we go green to the end. We were looking to be that way for Kentucky when you think about it, but that wreck with 2 to go sent us all into overtime. Another lap put on the board. Lap led for me. Oh wow, we're sliding. We sliding around in those corners. This isn't Need for Speed Underground, silly Gordon. Silly Gordon, this isn't Need for Speed Underground. This is NASCAR. If you want to drift like that, go watch Fast and the Furious. And out of 4, we're going to lead yet another lap. Oh god, that was tight. Padding our lead by a little over 7.5 seconds. We take the second position. Ouch. Caution flag is out again. Maybe is that for us? We don't know. Second caution is out. Yeah, it's us. We hit the wall and wiggle. It's kidding me. It puts us from first to last. Really? That's nice. Guess we just gotta cut through traffic. Earnhardt Jr. leads on this restart. So much for having a clean race. Pace car is off while I start last. Coming to the restart zone. As the green flag is back into the air. get quite a bit of positions than running with the pack. Running the apron here at Loudon can be a lot easier than running, up with the pack, just because of how much room you have. Look at that, 3 wide, almost 4 wide for a moment with McMurray in the 1 and Bush in the 18. Up to 25th and within the span of a lap is Denny Hamlin will take the top spot. Driving in real deep. 28 laps to go this afternoon. We're up to 20th. Hit the brakes going into 3, pulling up on right next to Jeff Burton, who used to own this place literally, as he led 300 laps in a Sprint Cup race back in 2000. He literally led 300 freaking laps. He led the entire race. Nobody is ever able to do that has ever done that in a NASCAR Sprint Cup race since, leading from wire to wire. Just no. You look on the inside of Kenseth. Oh, banging with Edwards a little. Oh God! Wow, we got loose there, big time loose. 26 laps to go. 13 laps complete. Wow, we got really loose that time. Getting into Edwards, moving by him on the inside. Get the spot up to Hornish. Can we get by him? Yes, we do. Up to 8th is Junie Johnson, who won the first race here at Loudon, continues to lead. Never mind, Biffle powers through with the move on the apron. Bottom. New leader at Loudon here. Oh wow, with a contact all the way up to 3rd. Within a span of about 5 laps, I've made my way up to the 2nd spot. Made my way all the way up to 2nd. That's pretty ballsy. Coming out of 4th. Across the inside, we're going to go on board the 24 Chevrolet of Jeff Gordon, who is actually has a couple wins here at Loudon. Coming out of 2. Well, they were all back in the 90s. We pull up next to Biffle. Do we get the lead? Yes, we do. The Biffle powers back with a move on the outside. 16 laps to go. Biffle leads that lap. Here I come, diving to the inside. I have no idea why my tires were worn out like they were at Atlanta, but they were worn out bad because I couldn't pass anybody. Look at that. We're going to try to go on the outside of Greg Biffle, up in the outside groove. Can't quite get to him. Oh, wow. Big run. Just ran right into the back of Biffle. We're hanging on his inside. Going into 1. Down on the apron. Biffle still continues to lead. Contact. Greg Biffle up the racetrack. Remember, he is one of the chase drivers. He's into the wall. New leader at Loudon. Down on the flat. Up to the lead. Look at that. Now we begin to pull away from Greg Biffle, just like we were at the beginning of the race. Cruising on the apron. Up the racetrack, and just like that. We continued, had our lead over Greg Biffle in the 16. Continue to pull away. Now, we can basically just settle into a rhythm here with 12 laps to go. 12 to go. Greg Biffle is in second right now. After looking back at our run lately, we had problems at Watkins. Haven't won since Pocono, the second Pocono race. We had time penalties move us to 7th at the Glen. And Michigan, we were in a lap wreck with a bunch of lap cars on the last lap. Bristol, we couldn't get to Jimmy Johnson to do anything with him. Atlanta, we had the game put us in 26 when we clearly dodged that last lap wreck where Robbie Gordon flew into the catch fence. But the game gave the win to Carl Edwards for some odd reason. Even though it clearly showed us leaving ahead of Newman. I mean, if you're going to do that, give it to a real logical second place car. Cutting right through lap traffic. Oh, wow. Lap traffic getting past Jet Dryer Juan Pablo Montoya. Nine to go in the Sylvania 300. I lead over Greg Biffle by 6 seconds. You see Danica Patrick there in 32nd. Danica way to the inside. Oh, God. Pushing her past all the a lot of traffic. I'm sure Feminist will probably kill me, but I'm just going to be beating on Danica Patrick right now. Up the racetrack goes the contact. Going to get under Danica, take the spot, put her a lap down. 8 to go. Oh, got dive in real deep this time. But Kyle Busch, Keselowski, slap the track, getting Reagan, no caution. Everybody's clear. 7 laps to go. Bobby Labonte could have won the last race at Chicagoland. Yellow's out for Bobby Labonte. Third yellow. This is going to be one interesting restart. Into the fence went to 47. Well, there's going to be 5 to go. Gordon and Johnson are in the front row. Hamlin and Truex will make row 2. Carl Edwards and Sam Hornish make row 3. Matt Kenseth and Ricky Stenhouse are going to make up row 4. Kurt Busch and Marcus Ambrose will make up row 5. And how about Joey Logano up in 12th right now? He's got a shot to win this thing if we get a few more cautions. Which, judging by the looks of some of these races sometimes, we probably will. Coming to the restart zone. 5 to go. Green flag back into the air. Johnson with a big move on the outside lane with Truex behind him. We're going to go up the racetrack. Here comes the 11 and Denny Hamlin. Johnson just gets that move. He gets a better jump that time going on the outside. Lead. Whoa, Hamlin up the racetrack, just dove bombing the Truex 4 wide off the corner here at Martinsville. Look at that. Gets the line. There are 4 laps remaining in the Sylvania 300. Can Johnson pull the sweep? Oh, wow. Sideways up the racetrack. Leaning on Hamlin down the backstretch. Literally, we were leaning on the 11 car. Up the racetrack. Contact is made. Gets to the line. There are 3 laps of racing to go. Carl Edwards is up in second in the 99. Could he do anything and try to close in on the 48? Edwards is there. But Gordon wants to get by 2. I want to get by 2 here, bud. Edwards to the inside. 3 wide. Edwards. Johnson checks up. Edwards to the lead at Loudon. Coming around, there will be 2 laps of racing to go. Computer keeps falling asleep. Wow, we're hammering on the 99's bumper right now. Edwards does pull away, but he just gets that run off. That all-important run off is definitely what he needs. Head down into 3. Through 3 and 4 with 2 laps to go. Carl Edwards has a half a second advantage. Out of 4, we see the white flag. Last lap at Loudon. Around goes Carl Edwards. Loops it around, we stay green. With the new, we just begin to pull away from Jimmy Johnson with 1.8 seconds. Seconds back between me and him. Carl Edwards, the chase driver, did go around. Coming out of turn 4. I'm about to get the lobster and win for the 6th time this season. Woohoo! Wow. What a win. 3 cautions. I have no idea how many yellows were allowed in the last race. At the last race, I have no idea how many yellows were allowed. But, oh wow. See how much speed I can get on that wall. What a finish this morning in Loudon. How about this? Get my first win since Pocono. Technically, this should have been my 7th win, but the game glitched and put me to 26th at Atlanta. We actually won a race. We actually won a race for the first time. Huh. Shocker. I win today at Loudon. Jimmy Johnson finished 2nd. Matt Kenza 3rd. Denny Hamlin 4th. Carl Edwards 5th. Truex Jr. 6th. Ricky Stenhouse 7th. Sam Portis Jr. 8th. Paul Menard 9th. And Marcus Ambrose 10th. See where the real defending winner finished. 27th. Brad Keselowski ends up 27th. And he's the defending champion. Why? Edwards just shot right in the back. Constantly just shooting Edwards right there. Right there. Now, I'm curious to see why that wasn't wrecked. Because it looked like a bunch of dots were going through him, and I'm thinking, shit, he wrecked. Now, let's see how things look. There's Jimmy coming out at 2. I'm not sure if it was Kenseth or Hamlin in 3rd. I think it was Hamlin. And see where Edwards is at. Edwards is, wow, impressive one. Edwards is in 4th, but there's a car spinning down in turns 1 and 2, and I believe that's Kurt Busch in the 51 spinning in the grass. Probably after contact from Mears, I think. Or Stremy or something. And then, well, sure is nice to get another win. Question is, can we do it again? Can we continue to win and be able to fight for a championship? Wow. Now here's the point standings. The top two stay the same. Well, Junior gains a spot, jumps to third. Burton loses a spot. Biffle stays neutral. Edwards gains 3 spots despite spinning and finishing fifth. Johnson gains 4 spots. Kurt Busch is neutral. Boyer gains a spot. Harvick Keselowski drops 3. Kenseth gains 1 and Harvick drops 6. Be sure to tune in later tomorrow afternoon for the running of Chase race number 3 on NASCAR The Game Inside Line. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, why not click that like button? Drop some comments, click that subscribe button. All 3 of those only take a half a second of your time. And above all, hope you guys have a good day. Good day, and Christmas is getting close.